Hi friends, in this tutorial I am going to show you how to read data from the files using Spring Boot. If user want to upload any file, how to read data from the files? Maybe user upload Excel or CSV or JSON. How to read data from that files and how to store data into database. I will show you in this tutorial step by step. First I am going to create Spring Boot application. How to create Spring Boot application? If you don't know how to create Spring Boot application, please go to Google first. Type Spring Initializer. Choose first one. Next I am going to add what are the dependencies required to perform the Spring Boot application. And after I am going to add what are the dependencies required to perform data read from the files. If suppose I am using Excel, what are the dependencies required? Same thing if I use CSV, what are dependencies required? And also JSON also, what are the dependencies required? I will go to add one by one. First I am going to add basic dependencies. What are the dependencies required to perform Spring Boot application? First dependency I am going to add app, and second I am going to add JPA. Database I am using MySQL. DevTools. Front end I am going to upload file. That purpose I am using UI side, I am using Temilif. Next I am going to add group name. Group name is nothing but a package name. I am going to add package com.springboot.file. Next I am going to add artifact name. Artifact name is nothing but a project name. I am give project name is Spring Files. Next I am going to click on generate project. If I click on generate project, it will create Spring Boot application project and download as a zip file. Now I am going to click on generate project. Now my project is downloaded. Now I am going to that file location. I am extract here. Next I am going to import this project into my work location. For the demo purpose I am using STS. Now I am going to open STS. Now I am going to import my project into my work location. Click on choose import. Choose existing Maven project. Click on next. Browse. Go to file location. Select file. Click on OK. Click on finish. Now my project is importing to my work location. It will take some time. Project is imported in my work location. Next I am going to add remaining dependencies. What are the dependencies required to perform read data from the files? Go to open form.xml. If user upload any CSV file, how to read data from the CSV file? That purpose I am using OpenCSV. OpenCSV I am using. So now I am going to add the dependency, OpenCSV dependency in my form.xml. Go to Google. Open CSV Maven dependency. placing here. Here 3.3 is there. I am going to use 4.1 version. Next, same thing, I am going to add Apache POI. Apache POI for Excel. If user upload in any Excel file, how to read that data from the Excel. That purpose I am using Apache POI. I am going to add Apache POI. Here I need to add two dependencies. If user use Excel 2003, that purpose I am using Apache POI. If user upload any 2007 related Excel files, that purpose I am using Apache POI-OO XML. So now I am going to add the two dependencies. Again I am going to Google. First one I am going to add Apache POI dependency. Next Apache POI-OO XML. I am adding Apache POI 3.8. Same thing I am going to add one more dependency. That is also I am using 3.8. This one Apache POI-OO XML. So two dependencies I am adding. Now next dependency I am going to add JSON related dependency. So next JSON related dependency. Go to Google. For JSON related dependency purpose I am using JSON data bind. JSON data bind dependency. Version I will remove. If I remove version, it will take latest one. And finally I am going to add one more dependency, that is Commons IO. Why I am adding the dependency means, if user upload only one file upload button I will place. If user choose upload any one file, that file I need to find backend, maybe that Excel file or CSV file or JSON file. That purpose I am using Commons IO. Commons IO Maven dependency. I'm going to add 1.3.2. If you want, you can add latest one also. I added all dependencies. Once again I will show you what are depends I am adding. For CSV file purpose I am using OpenCSV. For Excel file purpose I am using Apache POI. There is the two dependencies I am adding. If user use 2003 related Excel files, that purpose I am using Apache POI. If user use 2007 and earlier Excel file, that purpose I am using POI XML. If user upload JSON file, that purpose I am using JSON File. And final one I am adding Commons IO. If user upload any file, that file how to I need to find, maybe that is Excel file or JSON file or CSV file. That purpose I am using Commons IO. Identify that file. Next I am going to add application.properties. The application.properties I am holding database related configurations. So database I am using MySQL. I am going to add MySQL related configuration in my application.properties. Configurations. Application.properties. These are the MySQL related properties. Now I am going to change my DB name. My DB name is read file data. I am going to add URL, username, password, equal to input. That's next I am going to add file related configurations. If user upload, how much maximum size need to allow? If you upload file maximum size, how much you need to access? If user, I'll give 5 MB here. If user upload 6 MB, it will throw error. That much configurations I am going to add here. Spring dot servlet dot multipart dot max file size. Max file size equal to, next I'm going just 200 MB. Next time for request file size, string dot servlet dot multipart dot match request size 500 MB. So what are the properties required? I'm added. Now I'm going to write my file related logic. First I am going to create Pozo class. This Pozo class is linked to database. I am taking one user as example. User. At the rate entity. Entity at the rate table. Table name equal to user, private long id, private string, first name, private string, last name, private string, email, private string, phone number. Next I am take one more, that is the file type. Next I am going to add setters and getters. Right click, choose source and setters and getters, select all, click on OK. Next I am going to create constructor. Same thing, right click, source, generate constructor using fields, select all, click on OK. Next I am going to default constructor I am going to create. Next I am going to add database related @ID. That @ID is mentioned as a primary key. Next generated value strategy equal to auto generated type dot auto column name equal to id. Same thing column name equal to first name. Here file type, here phone number, here email, here last name. Finally I am going to take one transient field, that is the user upload file. Read that file. That purpose I am taking one transient table here, private multi-part file. I mention file. This is This field is the transient field. Same thing, and generate setters and getters. Now poser class is ready. Next time this poser class I am going to move into model package. Move into model package. Next I am moving user into model package. Next I am going to create controller. Spring read file controller. This is a controller package. Next I am going to create service. Service contains two classes, one is interface, another one is the class. Now I am going to create interface. Package name service. Here I am give spring read file service. Same thing I am going to create class service implementation class. MPL implements spring read file service. Here I mention @service @transactional. Next I am going to create repository interface. Repository. Here spring read file repository. Our system knows the repository @repository. Here extends cut repository. Here I mention my poser class name. My poser class is user. Here I mention ID primary key data type long. Now I am going to add controller logic first. Here I mention @controller. Next I am going to add @auto_while. Private spring read file service. Spring read file service. Next I am going to service implementation. Here I mention @auto_while. Private spring read file repository. In control I am going to write method public string home. Here I mention model. Return type I mention null. Model dot add attribute user new user. New users. Next I am going to read list of users list the util spring read file service dot find all. Service sample implementation. Here spring read file repository dot find all. This is a iteratable return type, that's why I am casting to list. Model dot add attribute users. Next I am going to return my UI page. I am return U is my folder name. Here I am going to return users is my HTML file. Now I am going to create folder U inside resources, inside template. I am going to create folder name is U. Next I am going to create users is my HTML page. Users.html. In HTML I am using semi-leaf tags. So that purpose I am going to add one line in HTML line. Tutorial using semi-leaf. This line I am going to add in HTML line. Next I am going to add bootstrap min.css and jQuery.js and bootstrap min.js. So first I am going to add bootstrap related bootstrap for CDN. First I am going to add bootstrap min.css inside header I am placing. This integrate is not required. Here they are using 4.0.0 but I am using 4.1.3. Next I am going to add bootstrap min.js file. This line I am going to add. Here also integrated that things are removed. Here also there is 4.0.0. I am changing to 4.1.3. Next I am going to add jQuery. Just Google API. Google CDN I am using. I am using 3.3.1 only. Next I am going to design the page. Give class container fluid. Next div class row. Next div class call md-12 h2 file upload. Next go to Google. Bootstrap 4. Just I am going to take this form and place here. And send it. Here I am going to file upload. Here I mention file upload. Excel or CSV or JSON. Input type is equal to file. This thing is not required. Button type submit, class is equal to submit. Now I am going to add th tag, th colon action equal to @ file upload. Th colon object equal to user. Next method equal to post. Next is a file upload. That purpose I am going to write encrypt type. Encrypt type multi-part 5 form data. I am going to add this line. Here input type is equal to file, class form ID is equal to email, name equal to id equal to 5, name equal to 5, th colon field equal to star file. Next, div class equal to call -md-12 h2 all users. Next, I am going to add one table. Bootstrap post. This way. Table th, your first name, your last name, email correct. Next one, phone number and file type. Here I am going to write th colon each equal to user users. Here I mention th colon text equal to dollar user dot first name. Same thing. User dot last name. Here user dot email. Here user dot phone number. Next, user dot file type. The table also done. First name, email, file type. User dot first name, last name, email, and file type. Now I am going to run. I am checking that control correct. Now I am going to run my file. I am going to run my project. Very good. Server is started. Now I am going to type localhost port 8080. Controller. Oh, here I forget to write other get mapping. Get mapping value is equal to slash. Form is coming, but some alignment is missing. I will check once. Go to users.html. Here container spelling is wrong. container container-fluid. Now okay, alignment done. Now I am going to write, if a user upload any file, click on submit. How to read that file? Based on that file extension, I need to perform that operation. So now I am going to write that logic. Go to controller. Here I am going to create one more method. Upload file at the model attribute. User redirect attributes. Redirect attributes will return redirect slash. Here I am going to write at the rate post mapping value equal to here HTML page what I am given file upload. File upload. Now I am going to write a logic boolean is flag equal to spring read file dot save data from upload file. Here I am passing user dot get file. Inside this layer I am going to write my original logic. Here I am take boolean is flag equal to, by default I am taking false, string extension equal to, I need to fetch extension from that file. That name file name utils. This is available in Apache Commons IO. Check what is Apache Commons IO file name util. That purpose I am adding the dependency. That get extension. file dot get original file name. If extension dot equals ignore case JSON. If user upload JSON file is flag read data from JSON. I am passing that file. Now I am going to create that method. Here I am going to write the JSON related logic. First I will take try catch exception. Here I will take file input stream. Input stream I take that is IO package. Input stream equal to file dot get input stream. Next I am going to take object mapper. This is the JSON data bind. That purpose I am adding mapper equal to new object mapper. Next I take list of users is equal to arrays dot as list. Mapper dot read value. I'm passing here input string. Here value type I'm passing user array dot class. Users. Here I am using object that is raw. That purpose is array utils arrays. If users not equal to null and user dot size greater than 0, I'm write for loop user colon users. Here just I'm adding user dot set file type. File type I'm adding file name util same thing. I'm going to add here spring read file repository dot save and passing user. Here I mention return true. Here I mention if any exception return false. Not required. Here is flag I am writing. Here written is flag I am written. If else, if extension equal to ignore case CSV file. If extension equal to CSV file is flag from CSV. Create that method. Here I am going to write that logic. CSV file, user upload CSV file, how to read and store data into database. Same thing I am going to write, try catch inside same thing. Here I will take input stream reader, input stream reader, input stream reader. I will take reader equal to new input stream reader. Here I will pass file dot get input stream. Next I am going to write CSV reader. CSV reader, that is the open CSV. CSV reader equal to new CSV reader builder. Here I am passing reader dot with the script lines. I am passing on because of in CSV file first line I mentioned first name, last name, email, that field names. That purpose I skipped that line. Dot build. Next I take list of string array. It will come as written as a string array. That I mentioned rows equal to CSV reader dot read all. I am going to write for loop. Here string array row colon rows. If I enter 4 records, 1 record, 1 row, it will mention row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. So in row have some columns is there. Row of 0 is the first column, row of 1 is the second column, row of 3 is the fourth column, like that. It will start as a 0. If first name is as a row of 0. So for loop 1 row 1 for loop it will come first it come 1 row. So I am going to read row of 0 is first name, row of 1 is the last name, row of 2 is the email, and row of 3 is the phone number. Like that I am going to read. So that purpose I am going to write user repository. No, I am taking Spring read file repository dot save. Here I mention new user. Here ID not required. So I am going to new user. Here I will remove user because I am constructed user I don't want. That purpose I remove. So in constructor ID not required. So in row of 0 means first name. So row of 0, next row of 1, row of 2, row of 3. Here file type I want. I will copy this line. I place here. Finally, I am writing here return true. If exception is there, I mention here return false. Here 2 is done. If user uploads CSV file, you need to read like this. If user uploads JSON file, you need to read like this. And next one, if user upload Excel file, how to read that Excel file and how to read the data and how to store data into database. Before I am write that logic, I will explain what is the row of 0, row of 1 and row of 3. So I am going to my CSV file. This is my CSV file. So check, this is the row of 0, row of 1, row of 2, row of 3. This is one row. Same thing, this is also one row. This is also one row. If I mention row of 0, first for loop it will come lowercase. Second for loop, second one Saira will come. Next Gulama is come. Same thing. If row of 1 Kumar is come, like that. That purpose I am writing row of 0, row of 1 and row of 2, row of 3. If we have more fields is there, maybe you have some other fields, maybe gender, like that is there, you can mention. Because of this, you need to maintain order. This is row of 0, row of 1, row of 2, row of 3. If I mention one more, row of 4. Like this, you can mention. If user upload Excel file, Excel have content 2 extension. One is XLS or another R is XLSX. One is XLS or XLSX. Here I am going to write Excel. Next I am going to write logic here. Workbook. Apache POSS your workbook. Workbook is equal to get workbook. I'm passing file here. Get workbook of file. Now I am going to create this method. Here I am checking that is the XLS or XLSX. So I'll take workbook equal to null. Next I'm taking same thing extension. Same thing, I'll take this extension. Sorry. Catch exception. Yes, same thing, I'm going to copy this one. If extension is equal to XLS, else if here I mention SLXX, here SLX. If XLSX, I'm going to write workbook equal to new HSSF workbook I'm using. File dot get input string. If that is XLS, I'm going to write workbook equal to new HSSF workbook. File dot get input string. E dot print stack overflow. Print stacks. Here I will return workbook. Now I am going to write logic. I take sheet equal to workbook dot get sheet at index 0. Next iterator here row I will take, that is also row $Apache py related. Rows equal to sheet dot iterator. Here also I am going to avoid the first line. In first line I mentioned first name, last name, email, phone number, that field names. So that's why I am going to avoid that one. That purpose I am going to write rows dot next. If I write no dot next, it will take as a one row. So first row I am avoiding. After I am going to write while. Again I am writing rows dot as next. So as next line it will come. So I will take row equal to rows dot next. So rows dot next means first line it will come, but I am not printing that one. After I am writing while loop, as next means next line it will come. Here row next means that line it will read. So I mention here user equal to new user Here you need to check that type, cell type. You enter the string or numeric. If you not check, because of your checking your data type is string, but in field it's coming as a numeric, that time is coming as a type casting exception. That purpose I am checking that cell type is string or numeric or boolean. So here I am checking first name is string, last name is string, email is string, but phone number sometimes a numeric. It will come as a numeric also that time, but by my data table return type is I mention string. That purpose I maintain that is string or numeric. I need to check. If it is a numeric, I convert into string. So that purpose I am going to write if conditions row dot get cell of 0 dot get cell type equal cell dot cell type string. First one string, that's the user dot set first name. I'll mention same thing. Row dot get cell of 0, that is string type dot get string cell value. Same thing I am going to add one more, cell of 1, that is also string type. Here I mention last name, user dot last name, cell of 1, this is also string. Next one also 2, that is also string. Here also 2, but this is the email. Next one, cell of, I don't know, this is a numeric or string. That purpose I mentioned 3. First one I am checking as a numeric. If it is numeric, I need to convert this numeric into string. So how to change numeric to string? So string, and take string the phone number equal to number to text conversion, number to text converter. I'm going to write number to text converter dot to text. Here I am passing row dot get cell of 3 dot get numerical cell value. Here I am passing set phone number I am passing. Or else if this is string, but suppose it as a string, this line not required, directive passing cell of 3 dot get string cell value. So finally next I am going to add user dot set file type. Same thing, I will take this one. Finally, I am going to add string read file repository dot save user. While loop while loop it will done. Here I am written true. So Excel done and CSV file done and JSON also done. So service layer logic is done. Now I am going to controller. If flag is flag true, redirect attribute dot add flash attribute. Here I will mention success message file upload successfully. Else error message file upload not done. Please try again. Redirect to same form. So I am going to take that alert, bootstrap alerts. Bootstrap alerts. Take this one. Inside here I am going to add this one. Here first one I mention success. Here I will go to right page colon if equal to dollar. Here I mention success message. Here I will mention th colon text equal to same message. I will pass here. Same thing if any error came. Here I will mention danger. Here error message. Here error message. Now I am going to run. I will show final demo. I will upload 115. Data will be stored or not, I will check. I am going to show you that files. This is my JSON. This is a JSON file. First I am going to upload JSON file. Server is running. So server started. First I am going to upload JSON file. This is the JSON file. If I click on submit, data will be displayed here. If successful, insert into data into database. Check. File upload successfully. Data type is JSON. Same thing. Same data but file type will be changed. Next I am going to upload CSV file. This is my CSV file. Check here also same data but file type will be changed. This is the CS file. Check CSV file. Check the data is showing that data type will be changed into CSV. Now I am going to upload XLS file. XLS. So this is XLS file. XLS file. If I click on submit, it will show that XLS file also. Check this also XLS file. First name same thing is there. I am writing rows.next because if I skip this line, that purpose I am writing before while loop. I am writing rows.next. Here I am writing rows.next because of I need to skip this line. So now I am going to submit. Check that XLS done. Now I am going to upload XLSX file. Same thing I am taking. This file I will check. Yes, this file I will check. Now this is CSV file. I'll check this one. Yes, successful upload. Check XLS, XS also. So in this tutorial I cover if user upload any JSON file or CSV file or Excel file, how to read that data from Excel file or JSON file or CSV file, and after I am storing the data into database. So here I'll show you one more time. This line is saving purpose. This is the file repository save method. User and take one constructor and directly I am passing here. I store into database because of here everything is coming as a string. Here also I am taking as a file type. Is automatically object mapper convert into your field JSON field names and your Pozo class field names. Same, it automatically assign data to your JSON to your Pozo class. So I am setting only file type. I am storing that user object into database. Finally, I am going to Excel file. Here I am not using a constructor because of I need to check that is a numeric type or boolean type or string type. That purpose I am not using constructor here. Just I am creating one object. After I am setting one by one based on I check before I am checking that is the string or boolean or numeric. So it is helpful for you. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please like my video. Please subscribe my channel for more updates. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.